here. Here to make money. Two brother. Two brothers back to back, earning money. Seven minutes remain. Why we're here. Hold hard cat. It's about to go down. We're going to start early, but not yet. The loop just ended and the screen's black. It's back now. There you go. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Thursday Night Trade-Off. I can hear myself through your mic, Chester. There we go. Beautiful stuff. All right, yeah. Welcome back to the stream, guys. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. Yeah, Chester did get food poisoning yesterday, so we could not do the stream, but we're doing it today instead. So it's a Thursday night trade-off on Friday. I'll briefly explain to you how this is going to work because it's a beautiful little show here, which we have a lot of fun doing. Okay, so what we've got is obviously we're going to be doing some altcoin requests from you guys, and then we're going to be spinning this absolutely gorgeous wheel here that you can see on the screen. And yeah, it's going to be leverage used. It's going to be the time we have to take the trade. So that will be on the screen there. Oh, it's actually running now for some reason. Let's just get rid of that. There we go. Beautiful stuff. And yeah, and obviously how much of our account we need to put in. We're not going crazy with this, okay? It's literally like $300. We are professional traders. We make a lot of money trading. This is just like a bit of fun money for us, a little bit of gambling, degen time to show you guys that basically you will lose money if you do stuff like this, okay? So let's have fun with it. Chester, are you good to go on a Bitcoin update?
Yeah, I'm all good. As I would say, echoing what you just said, thank you ever so much for tuning in, guys. It's nice to see you. Yes, I did get obliterated by the old food poisoning yesterday. Not great, but it is Thailand, so it does happen to the best of us. But yeah, so I'm going to be starting off with the BTC update, and then we're going to go straight into the round. So let me just open up my tab and start off with the short-term time frame here for BTC for you guys. Going to be starting off on the hourly. Quite interesting stuff. I'm not sure if anyone saw my update on my other channel this morning, Crypto Chester. I actually went through what we're looking for today. And as you can see, we do have an upward sloping parallel channel, something like so. It is a it's a bear flag, guys, coming through from the bottom of that downtrend. So these tend to usually do break down, and this is why we do have this measure move coming down. Let me just get rid of this for a second. We do have this measure move coming down like so, right? And the measure move breaking down from that parallel channel is going to be coming down to around 3.3% there, and that is going to be lining up perfectly with the volume weighted ATR band as well. So yeah, that's going to be a very, very key, crucial take profit if we do start to cascade down the horrific set of stairs in terms of dumpage bearish momentum. Now, that's obviously what we're looking for here on the hourly. More of a scalpy scenario, which has actually just started to come into fruition here. You can see we do have a symmetrical triangle chart pattern as well, and also we're looking for the breakout of that pattern below the price action channel as well here on the hourly. We have just had our first candle there, looking for another bearish candle and also a bearish candlestick chart pattern as well. And then I probably would like to enter a short position coming down first, take profit at around this higher low area here, and that's going to be around 21,269, and also completion of the measure move will be on a more crucial higher low as well, and that's going to be set around 21,169. Love the number. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for here today on the shorter term time frame, because Bitcoin is looking like it's breaking micro market structure here. It's looking like that we could see a few altcoins actually descend down while we are having our trade off today. So that's definitely something that we can be looking at for in today's stream. It's going to be quite interesting. But moving on to the midterm time frame, because I don't want to keep you guys too long with the BTC update. You're here for a trade-off, right? So yeah, we're going to just get a little insight into the market and then have our fun spinning the wheels of glory. But yeah, onto the 4-hour time frame here for BTC. You can see we do have this ascending triangle coming through, and also the point of control for the VPVR is very, very, very strong indeed right now in terms of support. So in terms of a bounce point, this area is looking very, very, very key indeed. So this is something that we need to be looking out for there throughout our stream today, throughout our trade off as well. And also if BTC does dump down into this trap zone, the price that we're looking for a level of support for a bounce here is going to be around 21,209. So right now, ranging between like $200, $300, $400, this area is actually pretty brutal, okay, for both directions. So that basically is essentially saying altcoins could get bounced up, down, left, side to side. So it could be pretty decent, or we could just get consolidation and it would just be really boring, okay, because it is quite a coiled up market right now. But yeah, I'm pretty much done with that. I think don't want to keep everyone too long. We did have a bearish divergence coming through, and that's why we are seeing a bit more downwards momentum right now. But as I said, support, point of control, VPVR looking fairly decent right now. But yeah, what are you saying, Hammy? You ready to spin the wheel, or do you want to just touch on the longer term time frame?
Yeah, I could give a little update on the macro here as we are on the Friday. So yeah, next week is going to be important. Let me let me just show you guys what I'm thinking right now. If we do just bring up the daily chart here, as you can see on the screen. Beautiful stuff. Just checking everything's working. Yes, yes, yes. And yeah, in case you're wondering how this whole thing will work, again, we've got our wheels to spin here, which have gone on it. They're back. And yeah, then we're going to be accepting altcoin requests, and you guys can basically watch us trade and give a bit of TA on those bad boys as well. But if we're looking at Bitcoin here on the daily, there's a few things I want to bring your attention to, right? Obviously, hash ribbon's long signal, fantastic. We've talked about this in our streams all week. I'm not going to spend too long on it, but yeah, I mean, when we get these long signals, ridiculous up waves do follow most of the time, if not all of the time. Okay, so does that happen this time? It's up for debate. We've got a lot of new variables in the market this time around. Okay, and obviously the world is in a bit of this state. Okay, so yeah, I mean, we could easily just topple here, but I'm going to still stick with the data here and say yes, I am expecting some kind of upwards wave over the next few weeks, and hopefully that does bring us up to the 30s if we're lucky. But more in a short-term stance here, as we will be trading the 15-minute and below for this trade-off for the scalps here. Let's take a look at what we're seeing with the candle structure here, right? So we had this beautiful little tweezer thing coming through. I feel like that has been absorbed to the other side at this point. So yes, we are going sideways, which isn't fantastic, but we haven't actually completely fallen off yet, right? There are a few trades I'm going to be looking for here on the daily over next week, which will be potentially, you can see this white channel here, right? There's a huge measure move on that towards the downside. I think we talked about this as well in the stream, and that's just ridiculous money. If we basically lose 20,700, there's many take profits along the way down to basically 17.8. So yeah, if we can find that trade, fantastic stuff. And then towards the upside, those of you that did watch my video on my channel, I'm basically looking for a high to be put in somewhere around here if we do want to continue up, and then we'll have a beautiful confirmed wedge here and a measure move that could lead us up to 25k. We get up to 25k, we're looking at this channel that we just mentioned, but towards the upside, which could be the path to 30k as well, right? But in terms of right now, right here, right now, we can go down to like a 4 hour. I think that would be appropriate. And what I've got drawn here is a beautiful little trend line here on the 4 hour. Nothing you guys haven't seen before. Very choppy, dirty price action. This looks like a 1 minute, if I'm being honest, from my experience. But yeah, I mean, coming down, hitting that wicking so far is an interesting sign, and it's going to be an interesting day to be trying to trade this because it could go either way. This hourly candle ends in 12 minutes, and it's not really decided what it's doing yet. So yeah, this could go either way. What I might be looking forward to here is a 15-minute moving average bounce here, if we can find it, potentially off the 21, and then obviously coming through with the altcoin side of things with that as well. So yeah, going to be interesting times here for this stream, but we'll see how it goes, and hopefully we can make some money. Couple bucks here with the 300 bucks we have in store. And let me just show you the buy bit here. We can see 300 bucks there. Beautiful stuff. And yeah, we'll be trading that, and we have a few rules here, right? So if we make 1% profit on a trade, we're allowed to close the trade manually, okay? So we don't have to hit our take profit. If we make 1%, we can close it. It's cool. And then there's a few other rules as well, but we'll get to those as they happen. So that is cool. And yeah, I'm pretty ready to spin the wheel. Do we have an altcoin that you're interested in here today, Chester?
The last few days, you're not going to like it, but I've been thinking about getting into an XRP position, and I've been sort of looking for a good scenario to come through, but nothing really that great. But if we do have some upwards momentum coming through in the next sort of 10-15 minutes or so, then we will be looking for another breakout for XRP, and that could be, I don't know, maybe like 2 or 3% to the upside. So throughout our stream today, that's sort of what I'm going to be looking out for. If I can see a nice breakout coming through from there, I probably might just bang in a lovely position there to long XRP if the breakout's good. If not, then to be honest, there is going to be a short as well. If it can go either way, right? It's in a parallel channel right now. So yeah, definitely something to be looking out for. That's what I've got my eye on, I think. But in terms of other altcoins right now, you can see just across on like the classic watch list that we've got, you can see it's completely filthy. It's all bearish, like pretty much that's the sentiment right now. Coins that are really actually taking quite a hit today. FTN, that's down like 3%. We've got Bitcoin Cash, that's down 2.68%. AVAX 2%. Ape, filthy Ape, down 3.26%. So yeah, some are behaving different to others, and we've got a few that are that are still in still in a bit more momentum, which is nice, which is like Theta 1.27% as well. So yeah, it's at the moment it does look fairly bearish, but not too bearish that we can't roll out any longs, I don't think. But yeah, I'm good to go when you are, Hammy. Anything that you've got your eye on in terms of altcoins today?
I'm seeing on my screen right now. We got obviously KuCoin's coin. I'm not sure if Bybit allow that. I'm pretty. Yeah, this is a Bybit. Yeah, so they will allow that. But we've got Ape as well. Both of them are down 3%. So these are going to be a bit more volatile. Potentially, we could find some trades with that as well. On the upside, we're actually seeing Chili's come through with a 5% gain here, which is quite interesting. So that'll be one to watch potentially throughout the stream if it bounces and we come around. So yeah, that's cool. Yeah, should we just pick a coin each, or do you guys in the chat wanna put something? I know there's not too many people, so I don't want to be waiting too long or wasting you guys' time too much. So yeah, I mean, if you want to whack something in the chat, sure, we'll give you a few minutes.
Yeah, I think I'll just start off round one by saying that I'd like to go for XRP because we're actually trying to find resistance right now on a 200 EMA. So if I can just get in a little scalp short with high leverage, then that's something that I would like to get involved with. So yeah, I'm going to choose XRP for the first coin for myself. I'm not sure what you want to choose.
Let me take a look. I will go with Doge. I'm just kidding. Maybe I'll go with Ape here. I'm quite a fan of Ape. Seems quite volatile, and if I don't hit my stop loss, at least if it's oscillating and going around, then I can find a take profit potentially here. That's the plan anyway. Maybe I just get destroyed. Who knows? But yeah, I'll go with Ape. You'll go with XRP. Let's get this wheel spun here. And if you do have any altcoin requests in the chat, guys, feel free to throw them in there. I'm seeing Solana and Ethereum. Yeah, we can check that out. Again, Ethereum, we say this every stream, but Ethereum is going to be less volatile, so it's going to be less eventful if we do go for those. But yeah, if you guys want to, sure, why not? So Ape versus XRP to begin with. Let's get this going. Spin that bad boy, and let's get it. We've got 8x, we've got 5 minutes, and it's 25% of our stack here. Ooh, it's a pretty nasty one to begin. Yes, sir. Do you have your timer ready? All right, let me find it. Okay.
All ready to start timer when you are.
Let me just double check this is working. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, so 3, 2, 1, start. Let's trade. Shall I go with Ape first? I know you've been talking a fair bit.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, I'm just sorting out my buy bit. So yeah, if you go with Ape first, and then I'll follow up.
Cool. Timer is on the bottom of the screen. I might make that a little bit less like white. It's a bit bright, but we'll see. I'll just make it a bit smaller. There we go. Beautiful stuff. Can I get this going? Come on, stop magnetizing. Stop it. There we go. All right, so let's jump into this chart right now. This is my first real look. I only really picked Ape because previously on trade-offs we've done, it's been super volatile, and that's good if you know what you're doing. So let's have a look at this and see what's good. First of all, the hourly still very flaccid, still sideways here. A little bit of a downtrend has formed. We're seeing volume come down as well, and just saying, hey, yeah, it's looking like the beginnings of a potential breakdown, but a breakout in terms of volume. So yeah, it's quite likely we do continue down from this point, and I am eyeing up that short to say the least. Let me just make sure the moving averages are here. Let's see. I'll go with a 7 as well on the SMA, just because the lower time frames, it does like to react off the 7 a bit more here, right? So if we are looking at this, okay, we're not going to have a huge amount of time here to find this trade, but if I'm looking at this right now, I'm more eyeing up this this short more than anything, okay? So potentially we come down here. Oh, it's a bit tricky actually, this one, because it's on the 15-minute, we've actually gotten over that 7 SMA, and now we're coming down to retest it. So sometimes what can happen here is we retest it, and then we kind of find support on it and then get that upwards wave to test the 21 as well. But based on that volume I just saw on the hourly, I would be a little bit more inclined to say that this comes down, particularly after testing this horizontal as well, after we've just come up on the 15-minute. Okay, so what we'll say with this is, yeah, I'm looking for a short on this one so far, but if this timer comes to an end in 3 minutes and we're basically above this 522, I'll just be looking to fill that gap from 522 up to 524. Hopefully there's enough percentage there for us to make some monies here. Yeah, 0.5%, 8x. It's doable, but we got to be careful. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking over there. What are you saying over there, Chester?
Yeah, so I basically just jumped straight in. I literally jumped straight in. I'm just going to share my screen and show you guys why and how and why. Yeah, starting off with XRP here on the hourly chart, as you can see, as we were just discussing before, that we do have this very quite prominent parallel channel right now. You can see the support on the lower side that we have got multiple times here. You can see the resistance on the top side. This right here, what we're experiencing right now, is a breakout scenario, guys. A breakout scenario usually means a nice bit of continuous momentum, but you can see actually we had a trap coming down, bouncing continuously for resistance off this 200 EMA coming down like so, right? So that tells us there is resistance here. It's not looking that great. Now, as I said, we only had like what was it, like 4 or 5 minutes to get into this position. So I thought, you know what, we're actually still finding resistance on the 200 EMA there. I'm going to jump into my trade, and let me just share my screen quickly of hold on, here we go. The buy bit, yeah, so I jumped straight into my position. Oh, now break even, had a little minor pump there, but my entry was 0.3484, looking for around 0.3477 as a TP, right? The reasoning for this is because if we jump down a few time frames there, we're looking for the support on the moving averages, right? And yeah, I did pretty much miss that pretty annoyingly, actually. Did that even I must have missed that on Bybit. Really annoying. I should have actually set my take profit, and I probably would have hit it, and I probably would have made around 1% there. But yeah, I do think we're still going to come down, right? I'm referencing the hourly moving averages here, and we know that's pretty strong stuff coming through in terms of resistance. So I probably would expect to come down to the 10 simple here on the hourly, and that is 3477 just for a little tiny scalp here, going for that 1% as I just said. Back to Bybit quickly, up around 0.45% at the moment. So if we get another 0.5%, I will be closing this. I know it's ridiculously low profit, but I'm going for that point in the round, right? Need that 1% to close it, and that's obviously the rule. But yeah, if you are looking to trade, I'm not sure what the time, where are we at for the timer? It's gone? No, 40 seconds. 40 seconds.
I'm already in my short, by the way.
You're already in. Okay,
Yeah,
brilliant.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, nice. I can just carry on then, right? So I need to set a take profit coming through there, guys. So as I said, I'm going to do that probably just on this moving average here. So it's 3477. So let me jump back to Bybit and let's do that. 0.3477, 0.3477. And that's going to be a 1.6% TP there, which is I nearly hit that. Really nearly hit that. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna let that run. That's probably gonna get there. And that's gonna be what did it say? 1.8? Was it 1.6% TP? So if Hamilton of Crypto does actually make his short, that's the profit that I need to basically beat. So I need to go literally down not even a cent, like ridiculously low pips here to really get to that TP there. But yeah, in terms of a stop loss, it's pretty tricky, right? Because I probably would ideally like to have it above here, above market structure. But right now, because it's such a low position, because it's such a short position either way, my TP is so close. That's what I'm trying to say here. So my TP is so close, I probably would just have it above this wick here. So around 35.05, nearly at 1% there. So I could probably just close it at that. So 0.3535, is it? 3535.
Yeah, what's up, Chris? I see you there. Her Optimus as well. What is good?
3505. Yeah, 3505 there is going to be my stop loss. And that's going to be minus 4.82%, which is going to be pretty horrific, right? But as I said, it is a very quick scalp here. So I'm not really that worried about that. I'm looking to just smash that TP straight away. And sometimes you can have positions like that. Not favorable, but sometimes it does happen, especially when you're doing stuff like this, right? But yeah, I mean, how are you getting on with your trade?
It's not going great. The scenario I didn't want to happen looks like it potentially might be playing out. So again, I've got pretty wide stop loss here. I am just going down to the last pivot. Let me just find. Let me just share the old buy bits with you guys so you can see it. Am I muted? No, I'm not. I'm cool. I'm cool, man. I'm cool. So yeah, if we're looking at this chart right now, I'm wondering if I can get rid of this order book. Can I do that? Oh, but now my positions are gone. Oh, I've messed it all up. What is done? What have I done here?
Do you want me to take over?
Hang on, I got it. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm just trying to make the chart a bit bigger for you guys because we don't really care about the order book here. Can I just do this? Oh yeah, we're figuring it out. There we go. Beautiful stuff. Okay. Yeah, BitGet I've actually been checking out, and they actually have these in one tab, so you can just switch between them. So I'm thinking about making the switch over, but they didn't seem that keen to kind of sponsor us or anything. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, with this thing, we can see that I did get in the short here just based on the fact that we've came down. We had a bit of volume coming through, so some follow through would be expected. But we did talk about this moving average, the 7 SMA here on APE, being something that could support us and lead to another wave towards the upside, which is what we don't want. Okay, what we don't want is to come up and hit our stop loss. But I do have my stop loss pretty high up here. If I am going to go back and check, it's 5.27, so that is just up here. So yes, above the most recent high, okay, above this low here as well. So pretty out the way. Again, APE is fairly volatile, so we'll keep an eye on this one. But the goal here is literally just to get back down to this low and just test it one more time, and then hit a take profit with that as well. And again, it's something that's quite plausible to happen here. Just to come test this and see what happens after that. Even if we do just wick down there and make a higher low anyway.
Take profit hit.
Damn. Let me give you a little point here where we are. Where we are.
Well, essentially, it's not completely over yet, but we've got 1.6% banked here on that position.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how your trade actually plays off from that. I still got negative though versus fees there, because obviously the leverage was high. So it's a bit annoying. So yeah, we're gonna have to. I think we should get those micro calculations done, because obviously we don't usually trade like this. So
Yeah,
we don't usually have to work them out. But yeah, obviously we need to be doing that.
this is just like screw it. Just put the trade in, close the trade. But yeah, I mean, what we can do is probably figure some of that stuff out, or just widen our take profit limit, right? Widen it to something like 3% or something like that, because that's not actually too hard to hit. The reason why we've got them so close is we want this to be kind of a fast-paced show. We don't want to be in a load of trades just sat here waiting like, yeah, okay, we're gonna hit it. we want to have the frequent take profits or stop loss hits, right? So we'll see how this goes with APE right here. Let's actually, I might even bring this up a bit, but it's difficult. It's a difficult one. So yeah, with APE, I did just want to close off on that point. We do have a few patterns here as well. So we are on the lower side of this, so it just adds to the potential that we do come down. And the real reason I did actually get into this short was because of this spiking volume as well. But unfortunately, that candle closed. We actually got in the trade before this, right? That candle closed, and yeah, we didn't get to the top of the moving averages. So this is going to be an interesting one, to say the least. Hopefully it's not a trap. We've got a nice wick here though as well on the previous hourly. So coming down and actually just absorbing that wick to the other side, even if we head up, makes sense to me. And that's something that could come into fruition quite easily. Right. What's the next coin? What is the next coin here?
At the moment, I've got my eye on Ethereum. I haven't really done any TA on it yet, but yeah, I'm good for Ethereum, because we had Ethereum versus Solana. If you want to do Solana, it's up to you.
Yep, can do. Let me just get that bad boy up. All right, so yeah, I hope you're all having a great day. Had a good week as well, guys. Obviously, the markets are just ridiculous right now. So if you are losing when you're trading, just remember that it's hard for everyone right now. It's hard for everyone. I did just put a tweet out earlier today on a couple strategies you can use completely for free to make money in these types of markets, including grid strategies and stuff like that. So yeah, feel free to go check that out as well. Yeah, let's get into this spin. Sorry about that sound. The thing is, I really like the spinning wheel sound. I like that on the stream, but I can't get rid of the spinning wheel sound during spin sound. Oh wait, oh no, because yeah, it just makes a sound whenever I tab in. It's quite annoying. But yeah, hopefully we can sort that out in the future. Maybe we could just write a code for all this anyway. It's probably not that hard to make. Any coders out there want to help us out? All right, so yeah, Solana versus Ethereum. Are you ready, sir?
Oh, I'm ready. I think Ethereum's just genuinely on like a little breakdown at the moment, like a breakout of the chart pattern. So it's actually pretty good. So yeah, I might just jump in the short for that if it is going to be good. But yeah, let's see what the wheels have in store for us today for round 2.
Okay, let's spin that bad boy. Boom. Tension in the air here. 20x. Oh my goodness. 5 minutes and 25% of our account. This is a beefy one. Hopefully we can hit this take profit quick if we do get in a trade. But yeah, let's get this timer started and go from there. So what is it? 5 minutes? Yeah, cool. Did you want to start on this one while I get my stuff ready? But yeah, sorry. Are you ready to start the timer? Sorry, I'm going too fast.
Yeah. Yeah, ready to start when you are, and I'll start the TA, right?
Yes, sir. All right, so 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Fight. Are we good?
Yeah, all good. Sorry, my screen just wasn't sharing. I was a bit confused with the buttons, but yeah, we're all good now. We're all ready. I only got 5 minutes on the clock here, so I need to kind of bash this out. What I was saying a second ago here for Ethereum is, as you can see, parallel channels to the upside. They tend to usually break down here, guys. As you can see, we are on a potential breakdown right now. We have just had 3 pretty strong bearish candles in a row here for the hourly. Sorry, 2. Well, no, actually 4. 4 very strong bearish candles in a row, near enough a doji star there to signify the undecided undisputed champion of the world here for this candle.
I'm
But
closing the
what?
trade.
Sorry.
I'm closing the trade. I miscalculated. I'm 3.5% up. I'm getting out of ape.
Okay.
Carry on.
Good stuff. Damn. Okay, so what I'm looking at right now is obviously we've got this high low market structure coming through here, guys. Very, very crucial stuff here, because we could actually be looking for a bounce and support, or we're going to see what we're going to see here is a measure move down, right? The measure move down that we could be looking for here for this short position after this retest is going to be looking something along the lines of this. And it's around 3.43% here on the spot position. Below our major moving averages here. Moving averages called up. We know what happens when we see moving averages called up. Usually a breakout in the price, right? So definitely something to really be looking out for here. I'm probably either going to be, I know it's 20x, so I need to really be quite cautious with this here, because ideally I want to see a breakdown of this horizontal fairly quickly, right? But at this point in time, it does look like we're going to find support there. So I might just long it. I might just long it and hopefully come up for that high low, because we have broken. If we look at micro market structure here, guys, we are breaking these lows. We are setting these lower highs coming through from here. And also we've just broke the lows. So the natural thing for us to do is bounce on the support, set a lower high here. So what I'm going to do, because obviously I don't have very long, is try and capitalize on this low getting set, coming up and setting this lower high here. So that's probably going to be what I'm going to be doing here. I'm going to throw it to Hammy now, because I need to go set up buy bet and stuff like that. And that is, if that's all good with you, Hammy. And then, yeah, started panicking.
Yeah, I'm panicking. Get in the trade. All right, so yeah, am I sharing the right screen here? Yeah, cool. All right, so we've got Solana here. I'm just looking at this as the first fresh look I've got. We are under a little pivot here. So yeah, the way these pivots form, I just got to keep this timer up on the side. There we go. Yeah, the way these pivots form are if we get certain divergences on the Klinger volume oscillator, the KVO. It's my just preferred indicator for oscillation and momentum in trading crypto specifically. It just seems to work with the divergences. But we got this indicator that plots in pivots based on those as well. It's quite a smart thing. I didn't make it, but I found it, and it's very, very, very useful. You can see here, right? So that's cool. This is the hourly here for Solana. We can see we did just lose this low. We did just make a lower low. So I am leaning towards the downside, but we don't have much time. And this is going to be a 20x trade here. I'm just going to show you that 20x trade here. So yeah, I'm going to be looking for a tight take profit as well. So yeah, I think it's quite plausible here that we do have a little bounce up potentially to test this 34.82. Just super quick. But saying that, actually, we did just wick to there in the previous candle, so we'll see how that goes. Let me just check this out on the 15-minute, as we don't have a lot of time here at all. Okay, so we haven't broken over any resistance here on the 15-minute either, which isn't fantastic for direction. We are in the midst of a pattern. We are hanging on to that 7 SMA here. And yeah, I think we got 6 minutes left on that. So yeah, probably leaning towards a long, but this is a tough one. This is a tough one. If we get to the end of this minute and we're above this wick here, then I'll probably long it. If we're not, I'll probably short it. And this is a super 50-50 coin flip right now. This is like, is it gonna fall off the cliff or not? I should have shorted. No. All right, I'm just gonna bag it a short here. All right, here we go. So what we got 25%. We've got 20x isolated, not cross. And yeah, we're just going to bang in that short. Hopefully we can catch some money here, and hopefully this isn't a dirty trap here towards the downside. So yeah, how's it going on your side, Chester? Are you good to go on your trade? We are currently in, and I've got to figure out my take profits.
I had no choice. I missed my entry going short, and yeah, I missed my entry going short because it started to dump like crazy, and I was like, I can't just jump in this. So what I did, I waited for like a few seconds. I really need to get some sort of TP or stop loss set like as soon as physically possible here. But I got in just as we bounced off the 200 SMA here, and we have cleared this horizontal as well. So ideally, there's a 15-minute a volume weighted ATR band there as well. So my stop loss for my long position, let me clarify that I did go long here, just preying on some sort of bounce. In terms of my entry point for this, it is actually, where are we at? Oh, no, I lost it. Hold on, I clicked the wrong button. Bear with me. Yep. So as you can see here, guys, I'm actually up 3.36% in this trade right now. So ideally, I should close it, but it is 20x. So I do want to just see if we can get a couple more fees, fee coverage in there. So right now we are looking at that. But probably what I am going to do is probably take my stop loss and put it to entry, I think I might just close it, to be honest. Bang that 2.4% or something like. Yeah, I'm just gonna close it. It's like, oh no, we're dumping again. So yeah, I kind of want like I want over 2% just to kind of secure the point there. 1.8% currently. Yeah, gonna take 2%.
To the greed.
Going to take 2%, 2.1% close trade, all good stuff there. In explanation for what happened there, as I briefly just said, we did dump significantly, very, very, very fast, breaking this level of support. And I got in literally as we bounced on the 200 SMA here, 200 SMA, which is on the 15-minute or the 30-minute, 30-minute, as you can see here, 200 SMA on the 30-minute. And I was like, yeah, look at the previous bounce on this bad boy in terms of support, even if it is a little move up, which I capitalized on there. Obviously, extremely risky. It worked good for me, right? It worked good for me in terms of the pressure that I was under. So yeah, all good there. Banked 2.1%. What are you saying, Hammy? Because obviously your first trade, how did that go? I didn't change screens. My bad, everyone. Yeah. So how did your first trade go, Hammy? Did you because I said you closed your short on 8, was it at like 3%?
Yeah, 3.5% was that one, so it did put me over the $300 threshold. But this current trade is going absolutely terribly. Just rushed into the position as you do, and just getting wrecked. Yeah, let's just take a look at this and show you. I literally shorted the bottom here, so hopefully this doesn't come up too much. But what I'm looking for ideally is to find a stop loss first before I do get too deep into this stuff. So let me just figure that out really, really quick. I think I'm just going to put it above this area, and I know that's terrible risk reward. I can feel the eyes saying that, but I mean, it's still hanging off the edge. Nothing is confirmed yet whether we're going up or not. So I would prefer to try and look for a wick down here. And we also have a pretty nice volume weighted ATR band here that we could potentially test here a little bit more anyways, particularly after this dump here. So dump, bounce, and then come down, potentially hit my take profit. That's the plan anyway, and I'm probably going to put my my stop loss somewhere around here. I'm looking at this wick more than anything, so 34.75. Let's just get this going. There we go. Beautiful stuff. 34.75 for my stop loss, and this could get really nasty. Again, this is 20x, so actually I might even rethink this one. So this is 20x, pretty rough. Okay, so this is actually a fairly close stop loss. It's not too bad when you're looking at it generally, right? So we'll see how it goes. The hell is that? Oh, just some butterfly. Okay, cool. Occasionally there's just stuff that flies past my window. Yeah, cool. So yeah, hopefully this does continue towards the downside. I'm going to be looking at 34.40. If that breaks, fantastic stuff, and I would be expecting to hit this take profit quite easily and probably get a bit further as well. But yeah, if not, then yeah, I'm just gonna look at this wick here and look at this area and say, hey, yes, just unlucky if it does come up that high. But I would probably also close this manually if we do want to come down, and we kind of get lots of support here at 34.40 around this area anyway. So we'll see how it goes. We'll take a look at the percentages as it develops. But yeah, what's next here? Can we move on to another coin?
I'd just like to say, guys, we actually hit 100 subscribers. So amazing stuff, good stuff. Love a bit of that. And I'm sure you guys are probably seeing we are using an indicator called the WOD machine. And because we hit 100 subs, we are going to give you guys the chance to basically use the WOD machine for 1 month. A little do a little competition on the stream, shall we, Hammy, and see if they can guess the number between 1 and 10 or something along the lines of that, right? Yep. I don't know if you want to mute your mic and I'll mute my mic, and then we'll turn around and say a number to each other, and then Yeah, so we'll do number between 1 and 10, guys. If you start guessing in the chat, we will decide basically which is the number that we're thinking of. We need to like
How
decide on
about
which.
you think of a number,
Yeah,
and then like I'll just watch.
sounds good to me. Okay, I've got a number in my head, guys. It's between 1 and 10. So yeah, if you want a week on the WOD machine, which is that indicator that you can see me and Hamilton of Crypto using, very good stuff. Volume weighted ATR band, moving averages, pivot points, bit of Fibonacci sprinkled in there as well. Some good stuff. Andrew, you've won it, my good sir. Number 3, as a lot of the CC gang know, number 3 is my lucky number of them all. So yeah, well done, Andrew. You have won. What did I say? A month? Did I say a month? A month on the WOD machine?
Probably,
Yeah.
yeah.
So drop us a message in the decentraHYPE Telegram. The link is in the description, and we will get you set up with that for a month for free, my good sir. I also do have like a tutorial video which I can send you as well, and to teach you like how to use it as well. Very, very good stuff for trading. But yeah, that's it for round 2. What's the scores on the doors right now?
Did you hit take profit on your one?
Yes, sir. Well, I closed it at 2.1%. Yeah, 2.1% I closed it at. And that was my second trade, and my first trade was 1.6% profit.
Okay. I think what we should do, if we just hit the threshold, we should just get point. That is less confusing. So, for example, you'd be on 2 points now. I'm on 1 point because we're 100% successful right now.
Yes, sir. I love a bit of that. Okay, sweet. Should we go into round 3?
Yeah, can do. Do we have any more things in the chat to see?
No, I haven't seen any more coins. Oh, I see Chris said trading Stellar and BTC at the moment. I mean, I could do Stellar. I'm pretty happy doing Stellar. If you want to pick another coin, or we could do Stellar versus BTC. I'm not sure. It's up to you. Might be doing that.
I could do BTC, I guess. Just seeing Mike's go short in it. All right. Yeah. Let me just. This is looking a bit better actually. It's looking like it might continue. Hopefully. I haven't just jinxed that. But yeah. So BTC versus Stellar, right? You want Stellar?
Yeah, I'm good with Stellar. I mean, I haven't looked at the chart yet, so yeah, I need to sort that out. And part of me thinks Stellar's not on Bybit. I don't know why. No, I was wrong. It's on Bybit. Don't worry.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll have Stellar. Mike wants you to do Link if you want to do Link or BTC.
Yeah, I'll take Link over that because BTC, as we said, right, it's going to be less volatile, so it's just not going to be as fun to trade. I'd prefer something a little bit more swingy. But yeah, we can see my trade currently right now not going great. We've got another wick coming through, and it's just pumping. It's just pumping towards the upside. We're actually down quite a lot here. $5. $5 here. Got to sell my house. Right. So what was it? It was Link, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Link versus Stellar. So I'll do, if you want to do Link, just mute myself halfway through talking. Good job.
Nice. All right. Yeah, okay. Link looks pretty decent. Let's get that spin going. And yeah, so Link versus Stellar. Here we go. Place your bets. We got 2x. We got 7 minutes. We got 25% of our accounts. Quite a chill one here. Quite a chill one. So yeah, let me get ready with this timer. And we are good. You ready?
Ready to go.
Alrighty. 3, 2, 1. Tradey.
Tradey. Yeah, I'm like I misclicked the timer, so I'm like a few seconds behind. So if I get, just remind me of that. I keep muting myself halfway through talking. But yeah, are you good to go first on Stellar? Not Stellar. I'm doing Stellar. You're doing Link.
Muted. So I just did the same thing as you did. All right, so yeah, we're looking at Link right now. You can see it on your screen. It's beautiful. It's testing the volume weighted ATR band. But wait, that's just the 5 minutes. So let's actually zoom out a little bit and see what's good. So volume weighted ATR band being tested from the lower side here on the 15-minute, which is a little bit more bearish, I would say. Typically, if we test something, bounce off it, and then come back down, retest it. And when I say something, I mean the volume weighted ATR band, just from my experience, we can often start a pretty decent downtrend. So just be aware that this could look quite shortable soon. But as of right now, I would potentially expect this to test the 7 SMA, and the markets are just so trappy today. It's pretty gnarly, dude. It's pretty gnarly. We can see also we've just got a lower wick here as well than the previous or one of the previous hourly candles. So we'll see how that goes. And yeah, I mean, let's just seeing if there's any patterns here I can find a measure move on and just take a direction on that. So hourly here, we're going to whack some lines in here, draw some lines, can't go wrong. Okay, we've got a low there, but I don't like it. I don't like the validity of this too much. And technically I should be doing that, but it's tough. I think we'll do this. There's more correlative points here on this, I guess. Feel free to scream at me in the chat if you don't agree with that. But hey, we can see, yeah, we've got a pretty decent measure move towards the downside here if that does play out. And I'm just going to look at both scenarios here as well. That's just going to be a similar length. This one here actually already played out, as you can see, and we did get that bounce afterwards. So yeah, I mean, I am more leaning towards the downside on this thing for sure. But I mean, the whole market seems pretty dirty right now. Pretty dirty. It's just to put it simply. So do I think we come down here? Let me take a look at the 5 minute. Let me take a look at the 5 minute. Okay, so tricky stuff here because we're actually testing this resistance as well. I might even look for a short here more than anything. Just going with that. Yeah, I think that's a plausible thing to be thinking. What about the 30 minute? 30 minute, pretty similar scenario, but quite steep actually. So, and this wick is not friendly either. This wick is not friendly. I don't even want to look at my current trade on Solana right now. Let's just take a look. $7 down. This is not going well. You can see here, this is what I didn't want to happen. But unfortunate, sometimes it just doesn't go the way you want. And that's why we don't trade the 15-minute. But yeah, if we're looking at Link right now, just before I do hand this off to Chester, I forgot we're on 7 minutes. Yeah, I was waiting for that 2.5 minutes to finish. But yeah, I'm more looking for a short here. If I can wait this out and it does want to start a downwards wave, fantastic. If we do finish above this volume weighted ATR band, makes it pretty much a coin flip at this point because we've tested it. I would expect continuation, particularly after saying a lower low. So yeah, more leaning towards the short, but we'll see how it goes. That's the summary there. How's it going on your end?
Yeah, I mean, overall here for Stella, the chart really doesn't look that great. I would just start off by saying I'm going to be starting off here on the hourly time frame and just actually, you know what? I'm gonna start on 4 hours. It's going to be easier for you to show you guys what we're working with. Obviously, we've had that huge crypto crash coming through, which we recently know about when Bitcoin like dumped like 5K, crazy stuff. And then from there, we have just been in the consolidatory sort of area, bringing me down to the 1 hour time frame, because you can see we have got this symmetrical triangle chart pattern. Symmetrical triangle chart pattern at the bottom of such a significant dump does transform it into a bearish pennant chart pattern. And a bearish pennant chart pattern, they tend to usually break to the downside, guys. So this is the breakdown. Obviously, it is quite coiled up at the moment. So that does mean the measure move is going to be non-greedy and it's going to be pretty boring. It's going to be pretty, it's only going to be 1%. It's not going to be like a 20% move. Yeah, it's going around to the downside for this breakout scenario here. Still quite choppy because you can see we do have this wick coming through from here. So that does initially give us the idea, if we're talking parallel for this trend line, for a level of support, literally around 1 cent, right? Well, 1 cent, 0.09. So yeah, there is support factors coming in through here. So what I ideally would want here, if I'm going to be trading this on the hourly, which I'm not, because obviously we're doing the trade-off, I would expect like a bounce coming through from here, and then I would love like a retest here, maybe a double top or something along the lines of that, something really bearish there, and then we can look at continuation there. So that's what I would be looking for if I was trading this on the hourly. But unfortunately, I'm not. So ideally, what I would like in the next sort of 5 minutes? How long have we got left on the time? We've got 1 minute 40. Not great. What I would like here is either us to come straight down and I can just basically just long off this horizontal, because you can see the momentum here. The support here is actually really, really quite nice and strong. Even if we get half of this support, we're still going to get a nice move up from here. And as I said, we do have that trap zone coming through from that giant symmetrical triangle chart pattern as well. So ideally, I would go in for like a micro long here. But if we do break this trend line and we get a candle body close, I mean, I'm not going to be able to see it because I've only got like a minute, but that's sort of what I would be looking for there for this breakout for Stellar. Okay. But yeah, that's pretty much me. I should probably go and place a trade now. I got 1 minute. I got like 1 minute. Okay, that's fine. Let me jump down to the 5 minute and see how we are behaving, because in terms of like market structure, we are like it's just choppy. Like I think you were just saying there, Hamilton, that it's the markets are just so trappy today, and you can just see a clear example for this. Like on the 5 minute, there's just no structure. We're like trying to break highs, and then we're coming down, and then we're setting higher lows, and then not breaking highs, breaking lows, and it's horrific. Okay, it's just really really horrific price action today. So I'm going to be using this 5 minute chart to get a prediction on where I think we're going to go. Good luck, mate. There's no hope. There's a volume weighted ATR band there as well. So yeah, if we can get a bounce off that, then yeah, maybe then it's going to be good for me. But what I probably would be looking for there is
18 seconds.
18 seconds. Okay. We got a doji star candle there as well. So that's on the 5 minute, 15 minutes left. It is looking bearish. I'm just going to go with the short position there, and then yeah, I'm just going to go with short position. So let me. It's 2x, right? It's 2x.
Yes, sir.
2x25. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna go short position. It's not gonna be. It's gonna take a long time to even get into profit or loss because it's such a small equity value trade here. So yeah, not great. I'm not really that worried, to be honest. It's gonna take. Probably won't do anything because it's just not worth anything. So yeah, what did I went short, didn't I? So I could probably put my stop loss back inside of this chart pattern. Something along the lines of this. As you can see, we do have moving averages coming down on the 15 minute. So that's something I can really be using to my advantage there. As you can see, also very nicely called up here. So I probably will be doing something along the lines of that. As you can see, we do have a nice wick there as well. So I'm going to use the wick of the previous, not confirmed lower high, but still previous move to the upside, like retracement, right? So I'm going to use that wick, and I'm also going to be using the major moving averages here on the 30 minute, and that's going to be up at around 1 cent, 10 cents. 0999, right? So yeah, let's jump back to. Oh, I'm still on Bybit. Great stuff. Didn't show you guys. So apologies for that. That's going to be my no, that's going to be my take profit, not my stop loss. That's going to be my stop loss, and then let's get a take profit banged in there. So if I lose this trade, I'm going to be losing like 1% on here, and this is my. Let me just share this tab instead. Right, get it going. This is what I'm going to be. This is going to be my stop loss, guys, because of the moving averages and also the previous high that we did set in terms of this previous retracement. We also have got that chart pattern to take into consideration on the longer term time frame there. So yeah, it's looking pretty good there. But in terms of a TP, take profit, I'm going to be looking for probably something along 1 cent, 1 cent 9, 1 cent, sorry, 10 cents and 9. I can't read today, right? So yeah, let's bang that in as well and see if we can get see how this is in terms of the percentages. Yeah, it's not going to be enough. It's only going to be 0.54%, right? So yeah, that's not great. That's not great. So I'm going to have to basically bank on it actually having continuation and breaking this this horizontal as well. So not great for me in terms of trying to win this round. But what's it looking like for you there, Hammy?
Yeah, Cabra. Just looking terrible. I'm somehow in 2 losing trades now. In opposite directions. Let me take a look at this and really show you guys. So if we're looking at Bybit, we can see oh no, this is Solana. So just an update on my Solana trade. Going awfully, literally about to get stopped out. $10 down. I don't think I've ever had a loss this big on a trade-off yet. So yeah, just a kind of perspective there. And that just goes to show how wild these markets are right now. Typically, when you come down and then you break the low, you can expect some continuation. But in this case, no. But we did take a long here on Link, and hopefully, because obviously we've broken this trend line, hopefully we can fill this little air pocket here that you can see, and I'll probably show that a little bit easier on this area, right? So hopefully we can fill this kind of zone, and yeah, I'll take profit along the way. That'll be fantastic. I believe that looks a bit better on the 15. Yep, so we can see here, right? Beautiful little bear trap here. You can see I've got 1 minute left on this candle. Just checking I'm on the right thing. Yep, cool. 1 minute left on this candle. If we finish above that, this would be typical of well, is an engulfing candle to some degree. And yeah, I would expect some continuation towards the upside. So yeah, if we did get rid of all the drawings here and just look to the moving averages, could I do that? Yeah, cool. Yeah, I would expect this kind of area to be filled a little bit on the long side. And also we've had this high coming through where we are potentially just about to break the resistance. I was looking for a short here, but again, as we finished above this this volume weighted ATR band here, And despite the typical price action you'd expect, I would expect continuation here. This candle just before the timer ended kind of proved to me that potentially we could be going up here. But again, really weird day here today. The super choppy, super unpredictable. Usually with our trade-offs, we are at least somewhat correct here, despite the gambling aspect of it, right? We typically are a bit more correct here, but yeah, this is just no, dude. Wibbly wobbly timey wimeys. This is crazy. This is crazy, but hopefully we can hit this take profit. I got my take profit set at exactly $7 or 702 apparently. Why is that? Or last trigger there. Oh no, I did just have it as 7, but apparently. Oh no, I didn't. Sorry, that's a lie. I pushed it up because it was at 0.97% profit. So I wanted to keep it above the 1% threshold, so I had to move it up a little bit. But ideally, I would have taken profit a bit lower. But nothing you can do there. 2x trade. I've got to go for the 1% there, and that's just the way it be. How's your trades going over there, Chester?
Yeah, pretty good actually. I have what have I got? I've got Stella. Okay, yeah. So as we were discussing previously about the ideal sort of scenario for the TP that I was looking for was actually this first horizontal here, and that was at 10 cents 895. Unfortunately, did the calculation there on Bybit. It's not going to quite be 1%. It's going to be 0.5%. So I did the calculations again while Hamilton of Crypto was doing his stuff there, and my actual take profit for a 1% win to win the round, because obviously that's the rules here. We need a 1% more 1% or more take profit, and that is going to be at this level, conveniently enough here at this wick. So ideally, if we do have continuation of this micro trend here, and we do break this most recent low here from this obviously higher low, then yeah, it's gonna be good for me. It's gonna be good for me. So yeah, my take profit's there, set there on Bybit. So how is my trade actually coming along? Pretty. I mean, it's very slow. Okay, it's a 2x trade, so it's very, very slow. Not the most equity in the world either. So yeah, it's pretty boring. Pretty boring. 0.18%. Up 13 cents right now. So yeah, as long as the only positive thing I can think of here is we don't have the leverage fees against us here in this position. So we're pretty much going to get all of this profit and straight into negative as well. Nice. Minus 6p now. So yeah, it's I was actually just looking at the Bitcoin chart. Let me just share this quickly. I was actually just looking at the Bitcoin chart because obviously we have been talking about this symmetrical triangle chart pattern and the breakdown for this, which is the measure move like so, right? Use your things right. It's gonna be 1.47 move to the downside, right? So ideally, I was looking to enter this with some sort of nice bearish candle, but you can see. Hear myself breathe. You can see this see this candle that we're getting here, right? It's looking pretty bullish, right? It's looking pretty bullish right now. Could be a Dragonfly Doji or something along the lines of that. So yeah, definitely something to really be looking out for there. Ideally for this Bitcoin short, I would like to come up and test this zone and then get in the retest and then short it down. But right now it is looking like it's just getting bought up, right? It's getting bought up. Pretty trappy, as you were just saying there, Hammy, as well. So yeah, overall in terms of my trades, I'm still down 6p, 6 cents, 6 cents, 6p, fam. No, 6 cents. And my take profit is 10875, which was still significantly quite far away from. And if we do hit that, then we could see could maybe see the completion of this measure move down, right? Which is of course going to be the measure move from this symmetrical triangle chart pattern. So yeah, not really that much to say on that right now. It's going to be pretty slow. It is 2x. I mean, to have that as a last trade kind of sucks, right? Because we like to sort of talk about the trade for a bit longer. But yeah, not great. Not great here. I mean, to be honest, I'm confident in the position. I do think we are going to have continuation down. And I'm happy with where my stop loss is above major moving averages as well, across quite a few time frames. So yeah, I'm pretty set. I'm pretty fine. I'm pretty confident in my TA here that we are going to have continuation to the downside, and that 1% is probably on the table. But yeah, as I said, not a lot of equity and not a lot of leverage. So yeah, the profit is going to be pretty insignificant, if you will. Going to be passing it back to you now, Amy, if you got something else to add. How are you?
Not a lot of eggs. Let's take a look at my chart right now. We can see that yeah, it's this is actually the scenario I didn't want. Okay, and the reason for that, let me just get this up. Yeah, the reason for that is this, right? So we did go long on Link, but there's a lot less in on this one, and it's a lower leverage, so I'm not going to make as much money as if this went down. Hopefully, Solana stays tame and doesn't stop me out, but it's looking pretty close. Let's just bring this chart up and see. Yeah, literally, it looks bad. This looks terrible. Looks like it's definitely going to come up. And yeah, it could potentially be like a little ascending triangle scenario, which is not great. It's not great. It's looking more like the momentum here is kind of doing something like that. Why would they give me a black line? Why why is that? Why is that by bit? I don't even know how to change it on this thing. But yeah, let me just go to link here and really just discuss what's going on here. So we can see here, yeah, we did get that engulfing candle that we talked about just now. That's fantastic stuff. And yeah, if we can come up, hit that take profit, also great. But yeah, ideally, I want all of this to dump. I want all of this to dump. I prefer to take the link loss because it's smaller, and then win on the Solana trade, right? And I've got SHIB up here on the side. Let me just get rid of this. I'm actually running a grid on SHIB at the moment. You guys know I love my grid bots. I'm very much doing lots of self-research on it and really trying to figure out the best profitable scenarios. And I've found some really, really nice ones, right? So one of the things I've landed on here, just as a side note, is looking at some of these altcoins that I think will be around for a while. Debatable with SHIB, of course. But if you imagine we go into another bull run, what's everyone going to be saying? They're going to be saying, okay, what are the coins I need to buy? And then everyone's going to buy the coin they shouldn't buy, which is SHIB. So yeah, I think that has potential to be not just sustained on a sideways motion, but and not rugged either. I feel like there's too many people in it. But instead, very, very volatile. And that is good for a grid bot, right? So that's cool. Solana here, we can see, yeah, it does look like it wants to come up here, unfortunately. So we've got our candle closes making the lower lows, but then we've got these wicks actually forming a bit more upwards pressure. It would be very, very nice if this just went bam, and then I make all the monies. But unfortunately, it's not always the way it goes. And particularly today, this market has been absolutely just gargantuanly trappy. So we'll see how this develops. But yeah, pretty much expecting to be stopped out on this one so far. It's not the end of the world just yet. It's a bit too early to call it here with Solana. I am on Solana, right, with this? Yeah, with Solana. So yeah, I mean, it can still turn around in my direction, but it is looking slightly more bullish as things have progressed. So we'll see how this goes. But what do we think? Have we done 3 rounds? I think we've done 3, right?
Yeah, we've done 3. I mean, the last round was pretty boring, but yeah, I mean,
But keep watching.
yeah, keep watching, guys, keep watching. No, yeah, in terms of my position, I'm still break even, right? Because it's very slow, small trade. So yeah, nothing really going on there, which sucks. But yeah, in terms of BTC, guys, for the hourly, let me just jump to that because yes, is that working?
I can see it here.
Yeah, nice to see you, Michael. Yeah, as you can see, I was just talking about this candle, right? It did look like a dragonfly doji, but it's not quite there in terms of where this candle body close would be. So the candle body close would actually, if we got it up here, it would be a hammer candle, and it will be a bullish hammer candle as well, guys. So that is actually going to be potentially meaning some momentum to the upside. So that's definitely something you can be looking to reference throughout your altcoin trading and obviously your Bitcoin trading as well, over if you are scalping these markets. But yeah, as we were just saying, not the funnest markets in the world right now, which sucks. But hey, it is what it is. If you are enjoying the content, guys, we are here not every Friday, every Thursday. I just had food poisoning yesterday, so it was a bit of a no-go. But we're going to be back every single Thursday for a Thursday night trade-off, which is great fun. We love it. And yeah, we also do streaming on Monday and Wednesday for BTC updates as well. And we do also have personal channels, Crypto Chester and Hamilton of Crypto. So yeah, if you do enjoy the content, if you do like what we're doing here and stuff like that, then stick around. We've got popping communities as well. Link is in the description with the Telegram and stuff like that. But yeah, overall, yeah, I think that might be it today. Unfortunately, I mean, the markets have just kind of played against us. I mean, I think we're 100% successful today, right? Is that correct? Maybe I am. Maybe I am.
I mean, I'm 13% down on my Solana trade right now.
Savage, absolutely savage. But hey, it's just a fine example of degenerate gambling, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, that last trade was, it's just too low leverage. Maybe we should just get rid of the 1x, 2x or whatever. But yeah, I mean, It's been fun as always, guys, for sure. I mean, we talk about the markets not being fun or being boring or whatever, right? And that's because we want volatility, right? That's what we're after as traders. But at the end of the day, this is super fun for us to do. It kind of tickles the gambling side of the brain for us, so we don't have to kind of lose our minds and do it with higher amounts of money anyway. Not that we do as traders, but it's nice to kind of exercise that muscle every once in a while in a controlled environment like this with like $300 or something, rather than us coming home drunk and going, ah, should we have a trade off for 10 grand or something like that. So yeah, it's fun. Just to be clear, we've rarely done that. We've rarely done that, but yeah, it's definitely fun doing this. It would be cool to get some of you guys on if you do feel like you're into this and you would like to take part in this. The original plan with this was to have 4 people competing, right? So we'd all go through our trades. It'd be a bit of a longer stream, but if people are taking turns commentating on what they're doing, then it's something where everyone kind of gets a break as well, and we can kind of all casually do this instead of rushing into positions and stuff like that so much. So yeah, cool stuff. Eventually as well, we would want to actually commentate over what you guys are doing. So if we got like 2 or 3 of you guys competing against each other, we would be on a desk. We would be watching it like a soccer match or a football match or whatever, right? So we'd be there kind of commentating and interviewing you guys as you do it. And that was the original plan with this thing. Again, this is still super, super fun. Don't get me wrong. As Solana here is attempting to dub down. Please, sir. Please. And yeah, we'll keep you informed on this as well. On how this goes and the final scores in the decentraHYPE Telegram chat. Feel free as well to join our Discord because we are starting something massive. And actually, I will talk about that for a minute because it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. So those of you that have purchased my course previously from my channel, I've given all of you complete access to this Discord that we're going to be filling with courses, and it's the current Discord in the description, I do believe. And we're going to be filling it with courses. It's going to be a subscription-based thing. It's going to be a new business that we are starting. But those of you that have supported us this long will get that kind of access to it for lifetime. Well, on my side anyway, for a lifetime, because it's a respect thing, and I've always said to you guys that what I'm looking to do is build a network. I've built some money. I'm here. I'm grinding. I'm going up in the world, leveling up, as is Chester, and from now it's time to kind of scale that and really make something that will last. And something that will last needs a lot of people. So we're trying to get a lot of people successful, teach everyone all the different ways that we've learned to be successful over the past 6-7 years. And then hopefully, yeah, we can build a beautiful network. We've already got like 10-20 people that are super into it and yeah, are already part of the network, but we're trying to expand that and give that a bit more to the public eye and help people make money. Because some people just like to trade for fun, right? They don't want to do it as their job, or they just typically don't have the mind for it or whatever, right? So we want to give you guys some extra options there as well. So there'll be like drop shipping, freelancing, all of this stuff that you can use in today's world, this digital world that people might find a little bit overwhelming or whatever, right? We're going to be kind of teaching you guys from our experiences growing up in that world and kind of evolving with it. So super excited for that. But yeah, there's also going to be, and there is at the moment, lots of free content in there as well for you guys. So lots of trading content, lots of mindset stuff, lots of stuff to keep you all learning and happy. And again, if you have any questions, just feel free to message us. We are here for you. This is why we do this stuff. We really enjoy the teaching side of it. We really enjoy stuff like this where we can do entertainment. And also we're going to be doing a side project as well as part of that, which will be like vlogs and challenges and maybe slightly more leaning towards like a Mr. Beast style thing as time progresses. So that'll be super fun and to see how that develops. Cool. I'm turning more American.
Yeah, Mr. Mars is saying that in the chat. Turning more American by the day, word by word. But yeah, guys, if you did want to join our communities, I've put all the links of them in the description. It's always pretty popping in there, just for trading advice as well. If you are a new trader as well, you're more than welcome to ask questions and stuff. That could be like your safe space as well. And then obviously there's no scammers and stuff like that. We've got the mods on. They're there with their snipers ready to literally ban anyone, which is great. But yeah, I think that's going to be it from us today. Thank you ever so much for watching. We will be back on this channel on Monday. I think we'll probably do some sort of crypto update this weekend on our personal channels. But yeah, we'll be back Monday for a lovely BTC altcoin request show sort of thing. But again, thank you ever so much for watching, and also look forward to that stuff that Hammy was just saying about there. But yeah, for us, it's going to be peace out and goodbye.
Yeah. Goodbye. Sorry, I'm the one ending the stream, so let me just, just get ready with it. Yeah, goodbye, guys. It's been super fun. As always, thanks for all the likes. Thanks for all the chats. It's awesome to have you guys and seeing these familiar faces, seeing the tightly knit community. Really, really appreciate it. So we'll see you in the next one. Have a fantastic day. Have a good weekend as well. And goodbye from decentraHYPE. Ending. Where is it?